Dr. Pupper on the podcast. He's staring me down, dude.
Alright, so welcome to episode 2 of the Doing It Right podcast
Featuring
with Andrew and Alan.
Alan and Andrew.
Today we have a special guest, Gabe Beasley.
Say hi, Gabe Beasley.
Hi, Gabe Beasley.
Alright.
That's funny. So, to start us off today, we're going to have an apology from our producer, Mason Griswold, who sucks. Take it away, Mason.
Okay, so I'm gonna assign my official apology. Assign's probably not the right word, but I'm deeply and gravely sorry for all of your inconveniences I have caused by having to cancel the podcast yesterday. It really hurts my soul, all the skill of having to cancel the podcast, and I think I might kill myself.
Please don't. Hey,
That's
this is
not
a family
friendly.
You told me I had to have good word choice because this is a family-friendly podcast.
It is a family-friendly
We're talking
podcast.
about suicide.
Mason just
We
threw it
are
all
not
up.
talking about suicide. Mason is just a bit sad.
He's sad,
guys.
It's okay.
He's sad. Alright,
Okay.
so
How's it going, Gabe?
Gabe, what is it that you do best? Like,
What-
what do you
what do you do best?
consider your profession to be? Like, what are you good at?
I can play guitar. I can sing. I can
Sing.
write music, and I can write lyrics for that music.
Nice. Sing
I
for
can
us, Gabe.
perform it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not how you ever get someone to perform anything.
Oh.
You don't just say, "Sing for us." That's
Well,
like,
we are.
You have to give us like an example.
Yeah, give him some
I
examples.
literally performed a Rock for the Earth. That's your fault. If you haven't heard me
I
sing.
was there.
Well, okay.
I performed I sang 2 songs and played guitar on 3.
Sing like "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star" or something.
Okay.
No,
Sure.
I'm not
I
gonna
need it.
sing.
Just sing a
This is-
scale. Sing a D
Yeah.
minor scale.
I can't do that. I don't know how to sing a G
Twinkle
minor
Twinkle
scale.
Little Star in D minor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
I'm not-
I thought you were
Candy.
some kind of
I'm
genius.
not transposing. See, I can do the stuff, but I'm not into the science of it, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
But
understand.
I can play.
You can just sing. You can't write.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially with singing is probably the thing I'm least good at. Because I can sing. I'm not trained in any way though.
Right.
I know how to sing. I know how to physically sing and sing the right way. But theory wise with singing, I've got nothing.
Alan knows all about music theory.
Yeah.
He's
Um,
probably a
Yeah,
genius.
I was in orchestra with him for
yeah.
3 years.
One year.
Like 10
No,
years from
2
now,
2 years with
It was
1 year in between.
you'll hear about
Yeah.
Alan. He's the next Beethoven.
It's true.
He is. I've actually heard him play quite a few times
hmm
for
Did-
playing tests.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how good was it?
To be fair, I don't practice my violin.
How are you going to
don't
be the
either.
next
I don't
Beethoven if you
practice
don't
either.
practice?
And I think I aced all my tests.
Shut up.
That's what he does. We
True.
just asked him. But
Okay.
what do you do, Alan?
Well, I don't do much. I'm not good at anything. I do stuff though.
Okay, that sounds accurate.
Yes.
So
Dr. Pupper has been
Doc-
staring me down the entire time.
Do you want to come in here, Gabe?
yeah, we
I'm
can
staring at Mason. I'm good.
we can bring
He's
Dr.
back at me.
Pupper in here.
Okay, we can't. He might bark a lot though. Which
He
would-
doesn't-
I don't know if that'd be a good idea because he barked at me when I rang the doorbell.
No,
He does that
okay.
every time.
Mason,
No, let
you
him.
messed
let
up
him.
enough, Mason.
One of them, Nathan.
Okay, we're bringing Dr. Pupper in.
He is not going crazy barking.
Calm
Not
down.
yet.
He barks at Andrew every time he walks in here, and he's been here every week.
Like at least
For
100
years.
times. I've been
Yeah.
here at least 100 times, and the dog still barks at me.
Yeah,
And
pretty dumb.
also, I don't think
Hi.
that it's ever let me touch it, so that's kind of sad.
Mason, get away.
Get back to your cage, Mason.
My cage.
Your cage.
Yeah.
Get out. Of here.
Exiled from the podcast.
Bye bye, Mason.
What are you doing?
All right.
Okay, you gotta hate Mason Griswold, everybody.
So
You're in for a photo shoot right now. It's a free photo
It's a
shoot.
You
podcast.
gotta hate
We-
Mason
It's a
Griswold.
free photo shoot.
Amateur
Alright.
photographer Mason
we're
Griswold.
gonna copy strike him
Okay.
later. But
Yeah.
anyway, so
Okay.
as you all know, Gabe is a key contributor to Ballad of Gabe Riley.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
the star on arguably the best track, My Father Beatles Me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's the best song.
It's arguably the best.
Okay. Arguably, yeah.
Yeah.
Arguably. Okay.
It's not my favorite, but
What's your favorite song?
Yeah, what's your favorite?
because I'm my own harshest critic, I guess. But my favorite's probably "Thing Got Crumpled Up,"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
which is like right before "My Father Beat Me." So
Mhm. Yeah.
all the good tracks are like right in a row at the very end. So you
Yeah.
have to get
Well, B-sides.
nobody even hears them because you have to get through like the 30 minutes before.
Oh.
That's all garbage.
Yeah, the 30 minutes, that's a bit grueling, but
But
it's
gets
worth
good.
it.
It's worth the wait.
it's worth it at
check
the end.
check it out on Spotify.
On Spotify
which
/
is
SoundCloud / YouTube.
which is also where
It's on
this
everything
is.
except Deezer.
Why
So
not
I don't like
Deezer?
Deezer.
Okay, so
Okay.
'Cause
this
Deezer's funny.
podcast is now on iTunes, by the way. You
Yeah.
gotta look up "Doing It Right."
Get
with
it on
Daniel
iTunes.
On iTunes. Hopefully, we'll be on Spotify pretty soon.
Soon to be on Spotify. We are on YouTube. We are on Twitch right now.
We're everywhere.
Yeah, we're
It's crazy.
everywhere. Everywhere you look, you just see Alan.
Like cancer.
Yeah.
Can't get rid of it.
No, no, we don't want to talk about that.
I'm sorry for anybody offended by my comment about cancer
The
earlier.
Doing It Right podcast is a cancer.
Yeah.
Whoa,
That's all.
That was
whoa,
messed
whoa,
up.
whoa.
That was messed up, Gabe.
Gabe, why
It's
is
a
that?
disease.
How?
Alan said it, dude. I'm
I
just
did.
putting it into better words, you know.
Thank you,
More
Gabe.
concise words.
Thank you, Gabe, for clarifying on my earlier cancer comment.
Okay. Dog is leaving.
Mason, what are you
The
doing?
dog wanted to leave.
The
us.
dog does not want to leave
Doesn't like
anymore.
Mason.
All right.
Okay.
So speaking of pets, what are some of your pet peeves, Alan? Specifically about me, because I know that's like all of them. So
What?
okay,
Okay, nobody cares.
that's pretty mean. But
You eat all my food. That's about it.
I actually, that's why. Okay, so my parents have left.
Parents, they've left. They're
my
gone.
my parents have left me for these last couple days, so I've been forced to live with Alan, and he says that I eat all his food.
You
But
do.
here's the thing: I bought groceries specifically so that I wouldn't have to eat any of his food, and I've yet to eat any of your food, Alan.
You ate like a whole Cheez-It box, Andrew.
No, that was you.
You ate over half of it. You like the ship, Gabe?
Hey, can we just thank Chrissy Brzezicki for the
Yes.
Cuddy Sark, donating the Cuddy Sark to the podcast. Hopefully you can see it once we get a video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've seen it on the
I've seen
Instagram.
Yeah, you have seen it. I posted a picture on it, I think.
If you're not
So-
following the Instagram, follow the Instagram.
If you're not following the Instagram, you're probably a loser.
Yeah.
So
I don't think anybody's here that's not following
It's
the Instagram.
At the Real
I'm not
Wright
following
Bros.
the
That is the
Instagram.
Instagram. At the
whoa,
Real Wright
whoa,
Bros.
whoa!
Why aren't you
Why
following
not?
the Instagram, Gabe?
I'm a picky man. With who
I thought you saw the story.
Yeah, you saw the story.
Yeah.
What story?
No, that was on my account.
No, the poll was on
Oh, yeah.
the. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so we posted the poll, and then we see that Gabe has seen the poll,
Yeah,
But
I
he
saw
did-
the results.
Yeah.
but he didn't vote.
I couldn't vote. I saw the results.
Uh-huh.
I didn't see it when I could vote.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That makes more sense. But how did you see it? The results, if you're not following the.
You know,
The
I was looking to see
Oh, you're snooping, huh?
any official news about Mason, you know, screwing it up yesterday.
Which
For
there
me.
was.
Yeah,
I'm
there
still
was.
sorry. I'm still.
Shut up,
Mason,
Go
you're-
back to timeout.
Stop. Okay.
Put your headphones on and just listen to us, okay?
Yeah. You guys ever feel bad
Go
for
on.
Mason?
No,
Literally never.
never.
I feel bad for me because of all the strife that he's caused in my life.
So,
Yeah.
Alan, you got any other pet peeves?
Pet peeves?
Yeah.
Well, when people say that they're gonna do podcasts at 4:30, and they do not do the podcast at that time. That's pretty dumb.
And then they reschedule it to 5:30.
Yeah.
But they can't do that either, so then they just cancel it.
Yeah.
That's a reasonable
And then
pet
they
peeve.
reschedule it for the next day.
Which is right now.
Yeah. But we were.
Hey, it's happening right now.
It is happening right
We
now.
are doing it live,
We
doing
are
it right.
live Monday this time at
some
3.
reason.
For some reason.
Yes.
Not
For
naming.
some reason.
Not naming.
no
any,
names.
Not
given.
naming any names.
Anyway.
I want to say Monday is still not our standard start time.
Okay.
It's
Yes.
still Sunday at 3.
Normally it will be Sunday at 3. today was an exception.
Hey, Mason, can I get a viewer count right now?
Yeah.
I don't actually. Hold on a second. We have 6 viewers.
Yeah!
Not bad, not bad.
That's the same we had last week.
No, we
so-
had 8 last
well,
week.
not the beginning. Okay.
We're losing viewers rapidly.
We're losing already.
So-
yeah.
2
Okay.
episodes in.
How about Gabe? What are your pet peeves?
What are your pet peeves, Gabe?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know that I have any like pet peeves that I can really just say off the top of my head, you know?
Yeah. One of my pet peeves is when you go over to your best friend's house and then their dog barks at you relentlessly. You know, like that's pretty annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever
Wait.
do that, Alan?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
You're like, "Rah!"
No, that's me. That's not the pet.
Hey, Chrissy wants you to touch the dog, Andrew.
I'm touching.
Touch him.
I don't think I
Actually,
can.
don't touch him.
It won't let me. Here you
What?
go. Oh.
He touched him. It's
I
like,
touched it.
good job, Andrew.
Okay.
Okay, so since you were not able to vote on on 2 nights ago's poll about who is the better Wright bro,
Yeah.
the better Beasley, as he were, will decide who is better Wright bro.
When was I voted the better Beasley?
Just now.
Suck up to you.
Winner by default.
Just now.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, have you seen your brother?
I don't see no Sam.
I've seen him too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um. I'm not sure if I'm qualified to answer this question.
I think you are. I
especially
think you're.
in such hostile grounds, you know.
Okay.
Any answer
You're
I
possibly
give
you're
may
possibly the
result-
most qualified.
Yeah.
Any answer I
answer this
give
question.
may result in, you know, some kind of anger from any party at this very table.
I don't think so.
I promise no anger
No.
on Alan's end. Even though it doesn't matter, because I'm not the one who'd be angry, because he would obviously vote me.
Okay,
Mhm.
Andrew's better.
Oh yes. I'm the
Andrew
winner.
wins.
That's messed up.
Okay.
You
So
sold away your anger already. He didn't say he was not going to get angry, and you did. So I have to.
yeah, it's basic
I played
strategy.
my cards right.
That's
I think.
Yeah.
That's her. Good job, Gabe.
Gabe is the real winner.
Nice to meet you.
We're doing it right.
You're doing it right. Live Sundays at
Okay,
3.
Doing
okay,
it wrong.
enough of that,
0
enough of that.
viewers. Monday at 3.
Yes.
3. Okay. So
Okay, so how
Mason chose some topics for us.
Yeah,
but
we-
they all suck.
about, they don't all suck. They kind of do, but we can work with them. So, how about
One's about
dumb Olympic sport?
dumb Olympic sport.
Yeah. So like what?
What's a dumb Olympic sport?
Comment in the chat. What is in your opinion, the dumbest Olympic sport? In the meantime, we'll brainstorm dumb Olympic sports.
Okay. Mason said curling was a dumb one.
Curling.
Curling, yeah.
I
Curling is dumb.
I've
No,
seen that on
I've seen
TV.
It seems
and
pretty.
It seems pretty competitive. Like there are people who've dedicated their entire life to this.
Tyler agrees with me. Tyler thinks that curling is also a dumb sport.
Tyler who?
Tyler Fifthaway.
Okay.
Fifthaway.
Fifth away.
Well,
Okay.
Okay.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I think that curling is a sufficient sport.
I like. What about you, Gabe?
Dude, I don't know about any Olympic sports.
Uh,
This is what I'm saying. Like I knew Mason wouldn't be able to give me some good questions. And then I come in here with 4 things in a Word Google Doc.
And one of them is
A
about.
list 4 things long.
one of them is about the devil's lettuce,
Yeah, one
so
of
we're
them's
not
about-
allowed to.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about drugs. So good job, Mason.
You can talk about drugs.
No
It's
drugs.
included saying that drugs are bad, kids.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we can have a positive spin on this.
Okay.
Someone said wrestling is honestly the dumbest sport. I've got to agree
Whoa,
with that.
Who
whoa,
said that?
whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, but let me explain.
Okay,
We're gonna have to censor that.
So do you guys know?
Moderators ban him.
Do you guys know Briley Bazance?
I know Briley.
I know.
Bazant.
I don't know Briley Bazance.
I
You're
do know
lucky.
Briley Bazant.
He
likes to.
wrestles.
Yes.
Briley
Uh-huh.
Bazance wrestles.
Yeah, he's
Briley
like,
Bazant likes to get big.
he likes to
and
post
also,
pics of getting big and,
And
also
also some
sometimes
dank
memes.
Also
thrown
yeah,
in there too. But yeah, he wrestles, and so that's it.
that's the only
case
reason.
closed. Case closed.
That is a fair
If
point.
Briley does it,
Fair
it
point.
must be bad.
That's
a fair point.
That's a vital blow to the wrestling community, but I feel like we can still pull through. I don't know.
We just gotta beat up Bradley.
Bryles is officially banned.
Banned. He's banned from wrestling and banned from the Doing It Right podcast.
Yes, officially. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are some other dumb Olympic sports?
Chrissy thinks that horse dancing's dumb.
Like
That's not even
equestrian?
a sport, dude.
Equestrian?
That's
Yeah.
not even a real sport.
Well, okay.
Tell that to the Dixie Stampede.
Yeah. What about Dolly Parton?
Yeah, Dolly Parton.
She would not approve of that message, Chrissy.
You don't want Dolly Parton to be mad at you.
Yeah, Dolly Parton would kill someone before she let that be said.
I remember when we were at the Dixie Stampede, they said Dolly Parton was going to be there live, and then the
she
flesh,
wasn't.
and then she wasn't.
She wasn't.
I was very sad.
That
It broke my
I
heart.
remember that. I
Remember
think.
they had that tower of like country musicians just like climbing on each other's shoulders, playing banjos and like yelping.
No, we didn't see that.
It was in the middle. It was before we got to actually see the Dixie Stampede. We just had to sit in that room, and there were a bunch of people just like hanging out and eating food, and then there was just a tower of
Right. I don't remember the tower.
Really countrymen playing banjos and yelping.
I remember the banjos and yelping. I
Yeah.
just don't. I don't remember the tower of them.
You ever seen that game on like Steam, Mount Your Friends or whatever?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it was
I
like
see
that, but there were instruments.
That sounds
and
awful.
screaming.
Why don't they do that during the Dixie Stampede?
Yeah, honestly, they should have, because I remember that for some reason more than whatever show we watched.
I don't
even remember
remember
what we watched.
anything from the
I
Dixie
remember
Stampede.
nothing.
I focused more on the food.
I remember the chicken.
The food was
That's
good.
it.
They gave me the chicken ripped in half.
That's good though.
No, it was like half of a chicken.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
That's so
Well,
sad.
I didn't eat it anyway.
Yeah.
so.
No.
Dolly Parton's boobs will smother you. Thank you.
Who
Thank
said
you for
that?
that comment.
Yeah,
That was Chrissy.
We're not gonna talk about that because we are in a family friendly podcast. But I had to.
Pancake TNT says that tower was sick, so I'm not crazy.
That is Tyler.
I don't remember that.
That is Tyler Thistlewaite, I think.
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
Well, wait. So back to equestrian. Does anybody know any information about this?
I do
don't
not
have
know.
a computer.
I don't.
Look it up.
Yeah, look
You
it
look
up.
You're the one with the
No,
computer.
you're the one with the computer literally right in front
Oh
of you.
yeah, I forgot.
Okay.
Go, Dr. Popper.
Equestrian.
He doesn't like you.
Yeah.
He
looks like he
he's
wants
scared
to
of you.
leave.
He's
Okay,
scared
okay,
of you.
okay.
He wants to leave until
The
you.
definition of equestrian.
It's official. The dog thinks Mason is a zombie.
He does look like a
Look at
zombie.
him.
Just a bit.
See that guy?
Just a bit. Hey,
Wearing his
God.
plaid flannel and his jean.
like 10% zombie. All
Okay.
right. Back to
Relating to
The tower
horse
didn't
dancing.
happen.
writing.
Chrissy, can someone ban Chrissy from the chat?
What's she saying now?
She said the tower didn't happen. It did happen.
I don't think it did.
Tyler agrees, so
Well,
that's 2-1.
that's
Tyler
2-2.
No, you guys don't.
Tyler didn't even.
What
go
are you
the
trying
same
to say here,
Tyler
Gabe?
didn't even go the same year you did.
Well, there's still a tower though.
There wasn't a tower.
There
when
was
we
a
went.
tower of country musicians.
I
Maybe they
can't
weren't
wrap
climbing
my
each
head
other, but
around
There was
that.
an elevated platform of country musicians.
How did they do it? Was
In
it
the
like
room before the stampede?
Wait, were these like
In the room
well-known
you had to
country
sit in for
musicians?
like a few minutes before you could go in.
Were these
No,
like
they
these
weren't
people
well-known, they were random
off
people.
off the streets?
Off-
Like
Pretty much.
Wait.
It was in like
Tennessee.
Gatlinburg, right?
Yeah.
There's plenty of country musicians on the
They're-
streets there.
They're
Just hanging out.
on the rise.
Yeah,
If
that was
you
their
get
big
what I
break.
mean.
That was their big break right there.
Okay.
All right. Why
Those
is
little
the
platform had a guy on
Wikipedia
it,
of
see?
equestrian
He
is
knows what I'm
less
talking about.
has nothing on it?
Yeah, it's
So we're gonna say equestrian is a dumb sport.
okay. It's dumb.
Why'd you
Like
close the
I don't know
computer?
It was
why I
a
closed
stand-up
it.
bass. He knows.
Okay,
he
it's dumb
understands.
because we don't know anything about it, and Wikipedia doesn't either, so
Yeah.
it doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's not real.
So all right.
Mason started typing in the Google Docs and he stopped. Don't know what. was going on.
Okay, so Christy says lunging, not lunging, lunging. Like
Lung-
it's like
lunging.
bobsledding.
Uh huh.
Bobsled.
That's not dumb.
Wait, like
Bobsledding-
luging?
Luging, that's what it's
Yes,
called.
luge. Yeah.
That's not dumb. It's cool. You go like real fast. It's like real dangerous.
We're talking about dumb Olympic sports, not cool Olympic sports.
Yeah.
But if
Get out
it's
of here,
cool, it
Mason.
can't be dumb.
Get out of here, Mason.
Get out
Get
of
in your
But
cage, dude.
we never said.
Back to timeout.
All right.
God.
So
We need a live viewer update.
I remember there was like an Olympic sport that was like twirling, and it was like a girl with like a ribbon type
yeah.
thing, and she was like dancing around and like waving the ribbon all around.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool.
That does not sound cool.
Cool.
I don't think there's such thing as a dumb Olympic sport. I think they're all cool.
No, there are like a lot of dumb Olympic sports. I feel like we just don't know about them because they're dumb.
How do you guys feel about the discus throw?
That's
Discus is
that's
good.
normal.
Yeah, that's normal.
It's throwing a disc.
Yeah, throwing a disc.
If a man
It's a
can't
cool
throw a
sport.
disc, then is he a man?
If there's
Not in ancient Greece.
a long jump, then I feel like discus is legitimate.
How about like decathlon? Like that's pretty crazy. It's
How
like-
are there 10 things?
It's all of the like track events. It's like a distance run, like a sprint, and then you got like discus, and then like pole vault, high jump,
All in a row?
long jump. Not all in a row, but like the competition is all of them. So like one person has to do all of it.
Pole vaulting would be pretty cool. That would be fun.
I feel like have you ever seen like the really really good pole vaulters, like
Yeah.
Olympic pole vaulters?
It's crazy.
Like they're like getting double the height
Yeah,
of the pole. It's pretty crazy.
it is crazy.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know any other dumb Olympic sports, so we're gonna move on.
Bad topic, Mason.
It was not a
Bad
bad
topic.
topic. It was pretty fascinating.
Okay. That was a good topic.
Hey,
Okay.
I think you should talk about Hurricane Michael because we know a couple of guys who are affected by that.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
they are on
but
the
that's
podcast.
next week.
Okay,
That's-
you can still talk about it
No,
this week.
no, we have to save it for next week. We need all the content we can get. Okay?
Yeah, we're kind of dying here, folks.
Yeah, we are. We're just like starving for content.
But anyway, like Hurricane Michael, you got all these Indiana people going down into Florida
Yes.
because it's vacation.
That's what you do.
Right, but they're real dumb because it's like that place is destroyed. Don't
Yeah.
go there. Like there's a wrestler going to Panama City
Who's that?
like this week. I don't know who it is. We don't give out names here.
Oh yeah, we do not give out names.
But like
except
somebody's
we-
going to Panama City and it's like destroyed. So why would you go there? There's no power, there's no food, there's no water, there's not even gasoline.
Dang.
It's like you're going into the center of an apocalypse.
It's for Mad Max enthusiasts, you know. Maybe you watch
But-
too
yeah.
much Mad Maxly that you want to.
But isn't it going to be wet? It's going to be like all flooded, so
Well, yeah,
it's not
but
the
it's
Mad
like-
Max vibe.
It's Mad Max, but
But
a
what?
little moist.
wet.
You know?
Like,
Moist.
Moist Max.
Moist Max, if you will.
Furiously moist Max.
Okay.
So, now that we've discussed
Hurricane
Hurricane Michael,
Good topic, Mason. Let's give it up for Mason Griswold.
we'll have a guest next week to describe his first-hand experience with Hurricane Michael.
2 guests actually, possibly.
Two
They
guests,
actually-
but
they
they're
actually-
basically one guest.
Yeah.
They stood out in it and just looked at it and went outside shirtless while it was happening.
For some reason.
Yeah, I watched it live.
Bunch of
happen.
EEs.
They're pretty dumb.
Also, like, one of the cross-country kids, unnamed,
Unnamed?
went, and it was during Hurricane Michael, and he just sat out in the sand, like on the beach, and it came through. He was just
Seems
sitting
pretty-
there, you know? That's what I strive to be, just like sitting through a hurricane on the beach.
I want you to do that too.
Okay, well, I don't know how to respond to that. Alan, I feel like you're a bit homicidal here.
No, I just want you to enjoy sitting out on the beach during the hurricane.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy.
But do you want me to die in the process?
I didn't say that.
I know how to connect the dots.
I did not explicitly say that. Let it be. Let the record show. I did not say that.
We'll watch it back later.
Okay. So, Gabe Beasley, I have heard that you are rapping at Rock for the Earth this year. Are
That
those
might be.
rumors true?
I mean, I wanted to last year, but I just couldn't actually get it to work for the song. The last song that we played in our set last year originally was going to have like a verse on it of just like spoken word rapping stuff, but then it didn't work, so I sang.
How did it work?
It just didn't fit the song, so I sang instead. Like falsetto, singing a short little verse.
Who are you going to be with at Rock for the Earth?
Maybe the same people as last year. Nothing is like for sure yet, but maybe the same people from last year. So like Dominic Ida and Jackson Gill was playing with us. Michael Sears was on percussion, but I mean, he didn't necessarily really want to do that. We pulled him in last minute because we needed a drummer. Literally practiced with him for the first time the night before Rock for the Earth. So
I mean, he's that good.
he is that good. We practiced once with him and then we performed basically. So it was already a pretty shaky arrangement last year, but we somehow didn't actually suck.
Would you say it was a success?
Yeah, we got third place. That's my first ever show as like playing guitar and singing. So
I didn't go last year.
I'd say it's a dub.
Shade was pretty good last year.
They were.
I feel like.
Wait,
Shade. Yeah.
We almost
The
David
band
King.
you won.
They were good. They were good with their energy.
Yeah, they had good energy. I like that. But
I'm outside on this one. I didn't see them perform.
Why don't you see
because
it?
you're dumb.
You weren't there.
Yeah, I wasn't there. You guys didn't notice that I wasn't there.
Yeah.
No, I
Didn't
saw-
notice.
I guess
saw
I'm
the
just
game
that.
edition. Rich wasn't there either.
Yeah, I don't know why Riz didn't go.
Yeah, isn't Ridge supposed
Not
to be
going
like
to Rock
passionate?
for the Earth is like a pretty dumb idea. Let me tell you, because either look, I've evaluated this before. If you go to Rock for the Earth, and like everyone is actually really good at performing, you just get to see your friends and like random people from your school play music, and it's cool.
That's pretty cool.
And if everyone sucks, you get to silently laugh at them, and also see your friends and people from your school try to make music and not do it very well. And so I mean, usually there's a little bit of both every year. So there's some comedy with some acts being terrible, and then there's some acts that are really good.
Yeah.
And what would you say
It's a
Shade
win-win.
was?
Shade.
Mhm.
Oh, Shade.
Okay, energy. I'll give them energy. Okay,
They did have good energy.
I'm not
I feel
gonna give
like
them anything else.
I know exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give them any points for anything else.
No.
Yeah.
Musically,
But they still won.
They still won.
they won because they played early, and they won because
Well,
David
first, can
had
you
a
describe
seizure.
what Shade is to
Yeah,
Andrew?
yeah. What is Shade? Who is in it?
it was
Piang,
David Piang,
automatic
Manning.
dub. Like
and then like 3 other people playing instruments.
Lauren Frentetti.
She was playing bass. She doesn't play with them anymore though.
You could.
they split up.
The whole band, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Every
you
month
hate
or so,
to hear it.
every month or so, his band splits up.
No.
Um, that's funny, but it's also just true. But yeah,
Like
it
new
really,
members
all,
or
all
like-
that really matters. No, he's trying to find members over there because he can't bag them for long.
Yeah.
I'm sure. But
But really, all that matters is that David Piang was in it because he was the front man and he was singing
Yeah.
and playing guitar.
And you could like barely hear anybody else.
Yeah,
Like in none of the acts I couldn't hear like any bass at all. It's pretty
yeah.
dumb.
Because we were supposed to have sound check where they would mix everybody and like make sure everything sounded good before the show, but they messed it up and there wasn't enough time for sound check, and so they didn't actually do sound check last year. They just said like, how many mics do you need? And then they did that. And so that's like on the last song that I sang, you couldn't really hear me singing at all because like the mics and everything and the mixing and everything, we didn't have anything to practice. They never actually tested the mixes on everybody's act. They just kind of did it as they went. And so like mics were peaking the whole night, screeching and all
I
that.
remember that.
sometimes things happen.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
Yeah.
It's like
It was just
it's like on here.
poor planning a little bit.
Yeah. Poor
Looking at
planning.
you, Mason.
Poor planning.
What?
Uh,
Yeah, it was Mason's fault.
So
Mason
get
was
back to
mixing
get
up.
back to Gabe's opinion on Shade.
Energy.
1 to 10.
That was they had good energy.
10,
10. 10 or
Not a
energy?
10, like
like an 11.
8.
Oh,
I'll give him an
okay.
8 on
Okay.
energy.
Okay.
Musicality. I'm not gonna give numbers 'cause that's
11.
too much work. But
Yeah.
musicality, not so good. Actual performance,
This ain't it.
not so good. It wasn't it. But
Well, I mean, I feel like energy and performance is like kind of the same.
I mean,
That's
like actually
no.
performing the song.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to, because they were all originals, and I mean musicality as in, were they great original songs? No,
No.
because
were-
the last song,
they were
Or not. Okay.
while he claimed it was an original, I've been around the block, okay,
Oh.
so I know what's going on. It was literally a cover of Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath
Whoa.
from their first album, Black Sabbath. Okay, so it's like
You
the
just
Black
said
Sabbath
Black
song.
Sabbath way too many
Yeah,
times.
it's the Black Sabbath
Black
song.
Sabbath,
All he did
Black
was
Sabbath,
like
Black
shift
Sabbath.
the melody a little bit, and like maybe change the key. And then
Whoa.
the song structure was identical though. It followed the exact same thing as Black Sabbath.
Was
so.
it the same words?
I don't know. I don't think so. You couldn't understand.
Yeah, you could understand.
Probably
what
not.
you're saying.
Probably not
That
the same
doesn't
words.
sound very good. How did this person win?
Energy. That's it.
Yeah, energy.
Because they played early, so there were a lot of people still there.
Yeah, and nobody there knows about musicality.
Music, yeah,
probably.
I guess. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't
Makes
care
sense.
about
Yeah,
it.
people
I mean,
care
people in
about
the pit don't really care.
Yeah.
They want something loud and something they can jump to.
Something David Piangi.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys want to talk about this, but do you think David King was high when he
I don't
went
know.
up there?
I don't think so.
I don't
I
really-
talked to him like after his set, I think, or maybe before. I don't know. He didn't seem high. No.
Hmm.
He was playing.
Are we gonna talk about druggy wuggies?
And then talk about Gabe Beasley. If you were to do a drug, which drug would it be? Assuming no consequences.
But there are consequences to the drug kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are consequences.
Don't do
There
drugs.
are no kids watching. I don't know why we have to be. Child
It's a kid-friendly.
It's a
There will
kid-friendly.
never be like 10-year-olds
I don't want this-
watching this. It's teenagers that go to Perry Meridian High School. We've all heard.
That's basically prison.
We've all seen
I mean,
things. It is a prison. It's
yeah.
This is
four
true.
walls, brick.
Walls and
No
It does
windows.
look like a prison.
It does kind of look like that.
Like it's just a brick block.
Ridge is promising. This is a while ago, but Ridge is promising us Mole Patrol. Yeah, Mole Patrol is pot. I hardly even want to say anything, but in an ideal world, in a perfect world, Mole Patrol is Ridge and I doing a set at Rock for the Earth. But it
Okay.
might not happen.
Mole Patrol sounds like the underground of the underground.
It's true. Because
Yeah.
there are moles. Cause they're
Yeah, like they're kind of like digging around.
digging around.
And what are they looking for? What are they patrolling for?
No.
Moles.
Other moles?
You want to hear the backstory behind Mole Patrol?
Yeah, I
Yes.
do.
I think I created it. Maybe I didn't, but I'm pretty sure I did. So Mole Patrol is because I don't remember why. I don't know if I started calling Ridge a mole or if like Aiden did or somebody.
He does
but-
look like a mole.
Yeah. I don't
No,
know.
you
Someone-
look like a mole.
Shut up,
Someone was
Aiden.
calling him a mole. You know, like a naked mole,
Yes.
Naked
whatever
mole.
that mole is called.
Mhm.
Not a star-nosed mole. The
Naked
other
mole.
Like a
Naked
mole rat. Yeah.
Naked mole
mole
rat,
rat.
which actually isn't a mole, by the way. But anyway,
It's
or a rat.
It's like Fallout.
It's neither a mole or a rat. But
Okay.
that's besides the point. So
Is it?
someone was calling Ridge a mole rat or whatever, saying he looks like a mole. So I changed his role in Mike City to mole, and I made it pink. So he's now the mole of the server.
Mhm.
And so then I decided I would become the mole hunter. I want to
Okay.
destroy Ridge, and so
That
I changed
sounds
my
a
name
bit
to Mole
aggressive.
Patrol. I was patrolling for the moles.
hostile.
It is hostile.
Oh.
Mason's like fingering his
going on
computer
here?
right now.
He's making sure it won't crash again. He's got our
I
back.
actually am. I cleaned out the computer, so it's hopefully not as hot.
Let's go, Mason. Not mess up.
The
Okay,
GPU is toasty, but the CPU is like
It's cold in this room.
30
dude.
Please
degrees
don't say
Celsius, which is
toasty
really
on our
low.
stream.
That's because it's
Not
freezing.
an appropriate word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Toasty is
it's
not an
freezing in this
appropriate
room,
word.
too.
Yeah.
It's frosty in
It's,
here.
it's not gonna crash.
Someone in the chat is calling the police now. So
Oh.
yeah,
For
Eden
what?
was the original person to call Ridge a naked mole rat.
Hey, we have 9 viewers now.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Up by
Dale is in the chat now.
33%.
Yeah.
Fifth.
All right.
Okay.
So wait. What drug would you try if you could?
try?
Like,
You see, this is probably one of the look at me, Mason. One of the worst questions you could ask me specifically,
oh,
because I don't like labels, and I wouldn't call myself straight edge, but I am straight edge. So I don't really ever think about drugs or anything.
mhm.
So I mean,
You don't think about.
I don't know,
anything?
dude. Let's go all the way. Black tar heroin.
Opioids when your lung was crashed.
That's not
Yeah,
not
how
like
was that?
drugs.
No.
That's
That's drugs.
Close enough.
That's I was in severe pain because I just had a surgery.
No,
where
you
they poured-
weren't.
They poured chemicals into my body that literally
You're
scarred the
lying.
inside of my body.
Excuses.
Blasphemy.
And so was I injecting hella opioids into my arm vein? Yeah, I was.
You crushed your own lungs so you can get those opioids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
We know your
right.
game, Gabe Beasley.
You're right. I got the surgery and everything too.
Okay.
And
All
sat
right.
around for
So,
like an entire
Alan,
week.
what
Severe
drug
pain.
would you try?
I don't know, dude.
Alan's already on drugs.
Yeah.
By the way,
I was on
I
drugs.
mentioned my drug. If nobody heard it, black tar heroin. If we're gonna go, we're gonna go all the way.
I'd definitely try LSD just one time.
LSD. Why?
Okay. It sounds
What?
fun.
It sounds fun.
It sounds
That's
fun.
fair.
It's 3 letters. He wants to learn English.
You know,
He's trying to collect all the
you
letters.
know, black tar heroin. That's a long word. But LSD, that's like 3 letters. It's
Short
easy.
and sweet.
What do you think those letters stand for?
Leg gone disability.
That's not even. That's LGD. You guys are never gonna guess what it means because it's just the chemical name of the
Yeah.
of the chemical.
I figured.
Lysergic
Acid.
dithylamide.
Acid.
It's yeah.
Lysergic
like
acid
citric
dithylamide.
acid.
I don't think that's how it's pronounced, but that's what it is.
Makes
Lysergic acid
sense.
dithylamide.
But never do it.
Never,
It's bad.
ever do
Tell
it.
Bad.
you, Andrew.
Oh, you, Andrew.
Do it if you want.
Some kind of like hallucinogen, something like
Hallucinogen.
that.
So mushrooms
would you be
or
tripping with,
LSD?
Alan?
I don't know how to say that because there's like an extra syllable in there, but
Hallucinogenic.
Hallucinogenic.
sure.
Who's
Yeah, see, he's right.
Hallucinogenic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I would try one of those types of things, or maybe like shrooms. I don't
Yeah.
know, something like exotic. I don't know.
Try some ayahuasca.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Like,
Ayahuasca.
I could become a shaman.
Vsauce did it, so I mean you can.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Michael
great.
Vsauce.
I
Michael
could
did
become a
ayahuasca.
prophet for like an unknown religion
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
because it's
Make
supposed to
money.
bring you to like the spiritual plane.
yeah.
You know, like I could meet my spirit animal or
How do
something.
you guys feel about L. Ron Hubbard,
Uh,
founder of Scientology?
Oh.
See, that's a good topic.
That's a good. See, look at me. I'm
There's
doing your
nothing.
job.
I was looking through the news. Nothing
we're gonna-
exciting except for Hurricane Michael happened this week.
No one wants to
Nothing
talk about news.
Not political.
We
gotta talk
we
about
actually
fun
do
stuff,
like news
L.
here.
Ron
I mean,
Hubbard been
I
back.
can scroll through r/not the onion if you want me to.
No.
Right. Now
I don't want to
Shut up.
hear r/not the onion.
Yeah. I want to hear r/the onion.
Yes.
Idiot.
What you? Okay, well, we're gonna congratulate Andrew on making it to semi-state last on Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah.
Good job, Andrew.
Good job,
I don't know how that
Andrew.
works.
Let's have a round of applause.
I ran real fast, and now
Okay.
I'm in
So
another
we have some
race.
drugs in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Pale says crack.
Crack,
no,
yes.
I don't think so. We don't
Mr.
want crack.
Rise. I
Reyes.
don't know. Reyes. Sugar sticks. That's a good one.
Ooh.
Tyler says just get some coke from Miss Schrader. I agree with that one.
Yeah.
She definitely.
I
has.
feel like she's got some other
Has she,
stuff in
has she
there.
actually told you guys, whoever has her, about when she was in Texas and a kid just did like coke right off the desk?
No.
Like
no,
she was just
didn't tell
teaching,
us
you know,
that.
and so there was a kid just right in the middle of class just did a line off his desk.
Whoa.
She was like, "You're out of here now."
Was she in Mexico?
What?
I said Texas.
Oh, Texas.
She was
Oh.
in Texas.
Is it possible that Alan is high right now?
Possible.
We said nothing about Mexico.
They're pretty much the same thing.
They're not.
L. Ron
I'm gonna
Hubbard
send
can
you
suck my
Look at
dick.
that link.
You might not want to say that.
Actually,
Some-
This is a kid-friendly.
Tom
What's wrong
Cruise
about
will
that?
come after you if you insult his god.
That's not. Huh?
Okay, so Tyler says she's also told them about how she got dropped on her head a lot as a child.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I remember that, but I believe it.
Also,
Yeah.
isn't that like there was like that one argument? This white girl was like trying to say that she was black, and like she was acting all black, but she's like
Icky
white.
Vicky.
Yeah, Icky Vicky. Whoa Vicky. Yeah.
Whoa, Vicky. Yeah.
Schrader is like the middle-aged version of Whoa Wiki.
I think
Like,
Schrader's actually
whoa.
mixed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But she says that she's black, and she like is basically white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
She's legally black.
her
I-
parents. I don't think she ever knew her father. I think her mom was like. I don't know. I don't know if this is entirely true. Maybe it's not, but I think her mom was like a prostitute or something, and she never met her dad.
Oh.
Well, yeah, she's had a hard life.
Yeah.
So
I'm
let's
pretty
not.
sure she's schizophrenic too.
Yeah, she might be.
She is
What's
like,
happening?
very. Get in your cage, Mason. Get out of here.
She's got some bad stuff in those cabinets.
A lot of people talk bad about Miss Strader, but she made mac and cheese and pulled pork at the cross country meet.
Yeah, but she didn't let any of the boys have any.
I ate some.
Well, that's because you're like a stealing thief.
She said we could have it.
Well, okay. Well, I didn't get any mac and cheese, which makes me mad.
I had a single bite of mac and cheese, and so I'm forever indebted to Mrs. Schrader. Thank you, Mason.
Why don't you have a password on your phone? Why don't you have a password on your phone?
How do you know if you didn't do anything, Mason?
Well, I swiped it to see if there's a password.
Why?
You don't have a password on your phone. It's also extremely dirty.
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
too much
clean
work.
your phone.
Dude, leave him alone.
Too much work.
All right.
Okay,
Any
Mason
other-
just sent us a link called Israel crowns 93-year-old as Miss Holocaust Survivor.
That's from r/NotCN, so that's a real news article.
That does not seem appropriate.
I don't.
Yeah, Mason,
I
trying
don't know
to bring
about this.
genocide into the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to talk
We
about
do not support genocide here at the Doing It Right podcast with Andrew and Alan.
What?
that. Yeah.
It's Israel
Live
crowns.
Sundays at 3?
How are you supporting genocide?
Hey, that's how the world works now, Mason. You mention the Holocaust, you're instantly genocidal.
Yeah, we can't take these risks as a
As a young podcast,
Okay.
youngest podcast on the block, yo.
probably.
Okay, so Chrissy says her mac and cheese is disgusting. It has eggs in it.
Ugh.
I say shut your mouth. Lots of mac and cheese has eggs in it. That's fairly normal.
don't know.
And while I haven't tried it, it's probably not bad. So.
Eggy mac and cheese is probably bad.
No,
That's not so
I've
good.
heard it's actually like not bad at all.
I-
It just thickens it up a lot.
As
I
a
don't
mac and cheese
thick
connoisseur,
mac and
Makes
cheese.
it more wholesome, you know. Gets
I
it more
want
wholesome.
normal mac and cheese with just cheese. Pasta and cheese. That's what I want.
Okay, this is what you get for mentioning the Holocaust. Someone saying Hitler did nothing wrong now in the
Oh,
chat.
God.
Who
Good
said
job,
that?
Mason. Good job, Mason. See what
Moderators,
Who's
ban.
Tyler.
Wow.
Dang it, Tyler.
We can't ban Tyler. He watched last week. He's a
Oh,
reliable.
he's an
Tyler,
you've
official.
been effective.
You get
Official
a
viewer.
you get a pass on this one.
Yeah. What? How many viewers do we have?
We have 9 still.
Okay, we're
Okay,
doing
that's
good.
good. That's good. It's more than last week. It's one more than
One
last
more
week.
than last week. If
Okay.
we have to grow by one viewer at a time every week, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, in like 2 years you'll have like 100 viewers.
That's fine.
That sounds
That's a decent
amazing.
amount of viewers.
It's,
Yeah. If I had a podcast with 100 viewers, I'd be happy.
Me too.
I could die happy. So
You will.
yeah, basically what I'm saying is, if we don't get 100 viewers in a year,
I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry. Yeah,
I
we're
will
both
literally-
gonna cry on
Yeah, we
the
will literally
podcast.
cry on stream.
And then if we get 100 viewers after that, then we won't cry anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to do it on the day that we break 100.
Yeah.
Like we'll be crying until we get 100 viewers.
I love crying for attention.
Me too. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Me too. Okay. Mason, we're getting your bad topics out of here. We don't want
Okay,
your
we're
Holocaust.
gonna
bad
use our
topics.
big brains to think up some interesting
Okay.
topics.
Gabe, that's your job. You
Yeah,
have the
you
have
have the biggest
arguably
brain.
the largest brain out of anybody in this room.
Oh wait, yeah,
Right there.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So how do you get your wavy, beautiful locks?
Yeah.
Like,
we wanna
tell
know.
us your routine
your
in the
secret.
morning.
So you see, it's basically just genetics. I get all this beautiful hair from my bald father. Before he was bald, he had some nice hair.
Mhm.
Now I've never seen it, because he's an old man and he's been bald since I was born, pretty much. But he had some nice hair, so I've inherited that.
Who told you that?
Inherited.
They're lying to you.
No, I think he had some nice hair.
Okay.
You know, that's all he had.
Alan, on the
He had
other
some nice hair.
hand,
That's
a
beautiful.
bit doomed there.
Here,
I just got a haircut yesterday.
no.
Alan got a haircut. Everybody needs to see it. Look on the Instagram for the after podcast post.
I look like a 50-year-old woman named Deb, but that's
Jenny.
fine.
no,
I prefer Jenny.
Gretchen. It's Gretchen.
No, it's
Gretchen.
Jenny.
No, you're an old
Vote-
German woman.
No,
Okay.
Jen.
Jenny. It's like Jerry, but with N's.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, but okay. So once you see the Instagram post, comment comment on it saying what kind of middle-aged woman does he look like.
It's still pretty wet right now, so it doesn't look like it did.
Well,
Why is it still wet? It's been
yeah.
2
How is
hours.
it still wet?
I don't know.
Alan showered 2 hours ago and his hair's still wet. That's a bit of a sad life there.
Sure.
Once you shower for the day, you can't leave the house because
Sure.
it's too wet.
That's why I'm always nasty.
Yeah. Okay. Just shower at night.
I do.
Wait, what if you wake up and it's still wet?
Then, I don't know. It just sucks to suck. Andrew,
Yeah,
no,
it
right,
does.
Andrew?
Huh?
Andrew, no, right, Andrew?
I don't know what you just
I
said,
said that
but
it
I'm
sucks to
gonna
suck.
right. I agree.
It sucks to suck.
All right. Well, so Gabe, you got any good topics? Like, what do you want to talk about? You're here right now.
We still have like 20 minutes left.
Yeah, we got 20 minutes to talk about whatever you want to talk about.
We could
This
go.
is your one chance.
You can just talk about like what you've been doing over the last week.
Yeah.
I've been sitting at home
And at Alan's home.
and at Alan's home because my parents left me
And doing a podcast.
and doing a podcast. That's basically it.
Yeah.
You have a sad life.
Well,
What have you been doing, Mason?
yeah. What?
Okay, well,
what do you do?
as I already have actually explained, I
You
had
have
to go
not.
to a rifle tournament yesterday. I'm deeply sorry for that. It took way longer than I thought it would. Did Mike
Are you the
speak or I have to
rifling
yell?
champion?
I have to yell.
I'm not saying you should be quieter. I'm saying you just don't talk.
Do you hear that? Oh, everybody, Mason likes guns more than he likes you guys. And I think
That's
that's
true.
messed up.
He's trying to take your guns away.
I think-
Everybody get him.
I think that's literally messed up. You're a part of the liberal media.
Yes.
No, more liberals.
No.
You were there. You were there.
Okay, it's getting political, guys. We're going off the rails.
Uh-oh.
That was
Whoa,
never,
whoa.
I'm sorry.
We have
We do
values.
politics,
This
guys.
is why you don't talk.
Get out. Get in your cage, Mason.
Do not speak unless spoken to.
Alan laying
Okay,
down
so
the
I've
hammer
got
here.
I've got a question for everybody. You know?
Okay.
Mhm.
What's the album you've listened to latest? Like,
Really?
has anyone here listened to an album lately at all? Just
Like a
any
new album?
Just,
or just
have
like,
you listened to an album?
like
Yeah.
Like
Valve,
a new
Gabe
album.
Riley.
Like a new album.
Like a new album.
Like a
Not-
new
not
album.
Not new as in release date, but new to you.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Have you listened to something for
Not-
the first time?
not
I have
really.
recently listened to Modest Mouse. Good news for people who love bad news. I thought it was pretty good. 8 out of 10. Have you
8 out of 10.
Have you listened
I really
to that
haven't
Gabe
listened
Beasley?
to
I
any
haven't
new
listened
music.
to that, no.
Not really.
It's pretty good.
So, yeah.
Well, that went nowhere.
Not really.
Mason, you
But I've listened to.
You just gave him permission to talk?
Tranquility Base at Hotel and Casino, right?
That's a bad album.
No, it's
I
pretty
thought it
good.
was pretty
It's pretty
good.
good.
I'm not, like,
I like
musically
the tone
aware.
of it.
We know.
It's very mellow.
It's very lounge.
Yes, it is very
Lounge.
lounge.
That
I
doesn't
have that
sound
on,
like my
uh,
type of album.
Vinyl. I like pre-ordered it before I even knew what the hell
Yeah,
it was
you're a
gonna
big
be.
vinyl fan. How many albums do you have in vinyl?
Probably like 20.
20? How
It's
much?
not actually that much.
Yeah,
I
how
bought
much
like
do you
2.
spend on each album?
I bought 2 like
Yeah, how much does
yesterday or
each
the day before.
vinyl album
That
cost?
depends.
too much really. I really need to stop buying vinyl, but I just it costs like I sometimes I just got a Yes album, which is like a progressive rock band from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s.
Oh,
Forever.
That's a long time.
At this point, none of them, the whole band doesn't contain a single founding member though. I'm having a stroke
That's
right now.
weird.
So like at this point, the band is completely just not the same band. They have the same name.
That's funny.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. How
yeah,
does
I
that
know, it's
happen?
kind of I hate it when that happens, but it
Yeah.
happened. But I got one of those one of their albums, and like one of their best, and it was only like $5. And it's not even like beat up. It's just it was a deal.
Our friend Pete got an original Pink Floyd The Wall album in good condition, like for $10.
That's
Wow.
not even fair.
I know.
Just Dark Side of the Moon that I bought like 2 months ago or a month ago costs like $32.
I got a remaster of The Wall for like $60.
Yeah, it's
Ugh.
expensive as hell.
Yeah.
Same with Dark Side of the Moon. Dark Side of the Moon is only one disc too.
Yeah.
Usually albums are like $30 if it has 2 discs because it's longer than like 45 minutes. Dark Side of the Moon fits on one disc. It's one disc. It's like $32. It's so expensive.
He got it like
That's a
half
lot
price
of
books or something.
Yeah, I haven't looked there very much.
How about like Band names. Like,
Band
what are some good band names?
Band name?
Yeah.
I got hella band names.
Okay, let's hear 'em.
Hear 'em, yeah.
They're written down. I might not actually want to.
Wait,
You guys just
oh.
keep talking.
Yeah.
They might
Just
Um,
help him.
You have a list of them?
Yeah, they aren't necessarily like serious. If I just think of a band name,
I would like to
it's on the
suggest
list.
David and the Piangs.
David and the end.
That I feel like
Yeah.
yes, that's a yes for me.
Hey, for Rock for the Earth, are you gonna keep the band name Wilfred?
if I play with the people that were in Wilford,
But like, if you keep like 75%, will you keep it Wilfred?
I mean the band itself was only 75% the first time because Michael Sears wasn't ever really.
Did anybody say you could talk, Mason?
I mean, really, it was just three people.
So, Alan, how about a band name from you?
Band name? I don't
Yeah.
know. I can't think of anything.
You can't think of any.
How about you, Andrew?
That big brain of yours just
How
did
do you guys
a
feel about Jigalag?
Jigalag?
Yeah,
Why?
it's not actually a band name. That's just
A word?
it's a name.
Is
of
that even a word?
It's the name of the god of like disorder and chaos or whatever.
Huh.
It's not a real god. It's from Oblivion.
Oh,
Elder Scrolls
oh, so your fake god name would make a great band name.
You don't know my deepest, darkest secret, really told here on the podcast.
Yeah, we want to hear.
I do.
Spell the
I know an absurd amount of Elder Scrolls lore.
That's kind of
That's the only thing I'm like really nerdy about.
Okay, give us like
Yeah, give us
a
the
spiel.
timeline,
yeah,
start
from-
to finish.
yeah,
Elder
the
Scrolls.
beginning of
That's-
time.
That's
to
like
now.
giving you the beginning of time of like actual human history.
There can't
It
be
takes
that much.
too long. Oh,
No,
there
you know
is.
what's even deeper than like Elder Scrolls lore is like Lord of the Rings. It's
Maybe.
it's very very extensive.
More.
The issue is with like Elder Scrolls, every time they make a new game or anything, they add more. Like the first game, there's hardly any lore at all. It's just like go around.
Do
It was made to be a game, not to be
Right.
a universe at that time. And then every single time they make a new game, they expand upon it, and they have to expand upon it. So it just like exponentially grows.
Do you think there's
Well-
more Elder Scrolls lore than Star Wars lore?
There, I don't think
Canon
so.
lore? Canon lore?
There is an
lore.
organization
Probably,
that's dedicated to approving books for the Star Wars universe. Like random people will write books about Star Wars with like lore in it, and there's an organization dedicated to reviewing those books and deciding whether or not it can be published.
Some
yeah.
It's great.
some people really like Star Wars.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there is a lot of
There's
Star
so
Wars
much.
lore.
I'm gonna give a hot take really quick. Star
Okay.
Wars is way overrated.
It's true. It's good.
Okay, yeah.
It
Yeah,
is-
I
It's
like
not-
the
I wouldn't
universe.
Even say I wouldn't even say it's great. I think
The-
it's okay.
I think it's great.
It's
The
good.
movies are overrated, but the universe is really fascinating.
Yeah, it's
The whole
cool.
story.
But as like a final product, I don't think it's that amazing. I think it's
I
just
would
been
agree with
around for like so long and so
Yeah.
many people.
It's very nostalgic for a lot of people.
Yeah.
It was really good in its time, the original movie.
Yeah, yeah, like those were really, really good movies for back then. But
Yeah.
the newer movies,
Oh,
they're okay. Like they're not bad movies. It's just like
Yeah.
they're kind of just continuing on.
I did not like Solo though.
Solo was okay. It was kind of pointless. Though,
Yeah.
But whatever. So
There's probably like hours and hours worth of lore just added in that movie alone.
probably, yeah. Cause like Rogue One had like a bunch of lore added because of that new like the planet of all the rich people, and then there's like homeless
Yeah.
people, and like there's a resistance rising up. Like that. That's just a bunch of lore, and like
Great.
that entire movie is lore.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting.
Indeed.
Do you have your band names?
We really can't.
Yeah,
go
I
that
was
far.
laughing a minute ago because I saw one of them that I wrote down because I had a nightmare.
What's it called?
Well, I don't know if it was a nightmare. It was just I didn't like that dream. It was,
What
it's
was
a
it,
dream. I still
uncomfortable?
remember it.
What was
Yeah, it was really uncomfortable. So the dream was like I don't know why this happened. I have not anything in this dream. I have not had any sort of contact with, like for like months beforehand when I had this dream.
Okay.
So I was like in a playground, like sitting on.
Any particular playground?
No, it was
Okay.
nondescript playground as dreams tend to be.
Okay.
And I was like sitting on a little like chair thing. It's a specific chair. Have you guys seen like the Rosa Parks playground?
No.
No. There's these little like chairs that are on poles and they like spin around. They're really terrifying. Because like they're off balance.
Yeah,
So
if
if you lean into them at the right time and like at the right angle, you speed up like
they have that at Glens Valley.
Like, oh, the
way
yellow
too
thing?
fast.
The yellow thing that spins?
Is it?
Maybe.
I know.
Can you
what
like
you're talking
stand
about.
on it?
No,
Yeah.
No.
Like,
you have to sit on it.
okay, well, ours is like this, and you like spin around.
Yeah, it's got like 3 prongs basically. Not really. It's just it comes out to like 3.
Okay. There's
So
chair.
you have layers.
Yeah, okay, we
It's
get
a
it,
chair,
we get it,
basically.
we get it.
Is it?
And it spins, and it can go really fast, and it keeps going faster if you lean into it. So it's really quite.
Is that
terrifying.
important?
Yeah.
No, but I wanted to tell you.
Okay.
But anyway, I was sitting on one of those chairs at a playground for whatever reason in my dream, and then like Penn Jillette, if you guys know who that is,
No.
he's one half of Penn and Teller. They're magicians.
Oh my god.
Penn Jillette.
Is
of
this
Penn
like
and Teller.
Bowsette, but like...
No. Penn
Okay.
Jillette of Penn and Teller. So he's not a musician. He's a magician that's been like doing magic tricks. They're very popular. They've been doing it since like the 80s.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Penn and
Like
Teller.
TV
Yeah,
shows,
I know.
yeah.
I know who they are. Yeah.
So Penn Jillette is there,
Is it-
not Teller.
wait.
It's Penn Jillette.
Wait, that's his full name?
Penn Jillette, yeah.
I thought...
Penn, and
okay,
his
that's
last name is
confusing.
Jillette.
Okay.
Gillette.
All right. Why
Penn
did you
Jillette
just
is
know how to
there.
spell that?
And then he's just like straight up just doing a surgery on me. Like
What?
I'm not spinning in the chair. I'm just sitting in this chair and he's doing a surgery. And it's like, you're not even a doctor, Penn. You're a magician.
He's doing
Why
a
are
magic trick.
Why are you like actually giving me a surgery? And he's just giving me a surgery, and it's like it was really disturbing because why is this happening? I think it was like something to do with
He's gonna make your entrails disappear.
I don't know. I think it was something to do with like my lung or whatever. 'Cause I had
Wait,
surgery
was
on
this
that.
before?
Yeah.
No, this was after. This was
Okay.
after. Like a long time. I wasn't thinking about it at this point.
Okay.
But he just gave me a surgery. And so I woke up and I was like, that was disturbing as hell. It wasn't like scary or anything. It wasn't really creepy. It was just like,
Penn
why
doesn't
did that
talk
happen?
either, does he?
Did Penn
No,
say
no, he
anything?
talks. He's the only one that talks.
What did he say?
Teller's
Oh.
silent.
Teller's the tiny guy.
Yeah.
That doesn't talk.
Penn is
okay.
a big dude.
Oh, okay.
You just give me a
I
surgery.
feel like Teller would be even more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Did he say anything
No, he
to
wasn't
you?
talking though. He wasn't talking.
Yeah.
But it's because it's a dream, you know. Everything's
Well,
kind of hazy. You don't.
Yeah.
Can
I
I,
didn't
tell you
notice that
about
there was
an
an absence
uncomfortable
of
dream?
Yes.
One time I was dreaming, right?
Dreamer. Yeah.
And I was laying down in my bed, and then Alan was standing at the foot of my bed, just staring at me. And then it wasn't a dream, and it was real life.
Oh my.
That's my dream.
Not
That's
good dream,
worse than
Andrew.
Penn Jillette. That's
Is
way
it?
worse than Penn Jillette giving you surgery.
It basically is.
Would you rather have Alan in your household or get surgery from Penn Jillette?
I want Penn Jillette to do a surgery on me.
Yeah, in the comments, say Alan in your household or Penn Jillette doing surgery on you.
The issue is, you know, I was totally awake.
Penn
just-
Jillette surgery or Alan in your house.
Yeah.
Alan in the house.
Asking the real questions here.
Doing it
Real
right.
questions.
Doing it right.
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
There's some good. Look up some would you rather questions.
Hurry up,
Also-
Mason.
Come on, look
Also,
up would you rather questions.
while he's doing that, give us some of your band names. I've been
yeah,
waiting
that
for
was
this
one of
the
them.
whole
From
time.
that, after that dream, I woke up and I
Penn
was like,
Jillette?
yeah, after the Penn Jillette dream, I woke up and I wrote in the names list, I wrote playground surgeon. You know,
That's actually really good.
That's the best.
divine inspiration from Penn Jillette.
Playground surgeon.
Playground.
I mean, otherwise they all kind of suck
Let's hear 'em.
a lot. These are just some funny ones that I just kind of like. Not even necessarily I want to use them as names.
You look up would you rather.
You do it.
I'm
You ask
from
him.
Buck.
You have nothing better to do, Mason.
Yeah,
Shut
you're
up.
literally
We're
not
getting away
doing
at our
it.
time. Anyway, these are just kind of like some of them are just kind of names that I think are kind of funny, like Rumble Pack Jimmy. You know, I wouldn't actually go by that name, but
I would.
Rumble Pack
I like
Jimmy.
the vibe. You know, I
I
like
do
the gist
too.
Of that.
Yeah.
I feel like
And then Bill Gilt. You know,
Bill Gilt.
I like the vibe of that too.
Mhm.
I wouldn't use these names, but Worm Buffet. That could definitely be a metal band.
Yeah.
What was like the inspiration behind Worm Buffet?
I don't remember. I think either I or somebody else like really had a stroke when they typed a word and just like butchered whatever they were trying to type, and I think it was me, or maybe I was just typing random things, and then I made it. But it's Worm Buffet, but it's not spelled Worm Buffet. It's one word, and it's WRMBUFAY.
Alright.
Worm Buffet.
I
So it's like a phonetic of Worm Buffet.
Okay.
How's it coming on those truth or dare questions, Mason?
Come on.
Would you
I
rather?
have a couple.
Would you rather?
Okay, so most of they're like all like clickbait sites. They're not very good. They're not very funny.
Okay,
It doesn't matter.
So would you rather have a Texas accent or a New York accent?
New York.
That's
New York.
that's
Hands
not
down.
funny.
That's
Go
not
to
funny
look
at
if
all.
there's like a
I know.
subreddit. Look if there's like a would you rather subreddit.
Would you rather? Okay.
Because I guarantee if there's a subreddit, then it'll be actually good.
Yeah.
I bet there is a
Bleeding.
subreddit. You are
Pretty
bleeding.
sure. Yeah.
You shouldn't have done that.
You're bleeding
You
a
messed
lot.
up. You messed up. Stop touching it.
Oh, okay.
You're just smearing it.
Hey,
everywhere.
Mason.
What?
Would you like to get me a napkin or a paper towel?
I'm not your slave.
Yeah, you are.
You literally
you
are.
are
pretty
the
much
slave.
are.
You are the podcast
For this
slave.
for this hour, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thing bleeds a lot.
More testament to my nerdiness. One of the names, not a band name, but like a name, Caius, as in Caius Cosatus from Morrowind, and then I've also named an entire song that I made after something from Elder Scrolls.
And what was that?
I am
Oh, I'm sorry, Leo.
I am a fool and a sad man. I don't know. I wrote it like 2 years ago.
I have
Like
questions.
a year ago.
There is a subreddit for it. So would you rather not be able to leave your house without carrying a DVD copy of Paul Blart Mall Cop,
This is better.
or
already.
permanently lose your sense of smell? The second
Sense of smell.
option isn't very funny, but the first one's pretty good.
I think the first one, dude, the first one's a plus. Honestly, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
You have to carry that around all the time. That's
You
a
could
conversation
get,
starter.
Like,
You see someone you want to talk to and you've never talked to them before. You're
Well,
like,
you have it on
just
a
whip
napkin.
out the DVD and you're like, you want to
No.
watch this, or you say
you
do
should
something with
you
it.
should have it on a necklace. You have your
Yeah.
Paul Blart Mall Cop necklace.
Have like a hole cut out in all your shirts so they're like
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Iron Man's like chest thing.
Yes.
But it's Paul Blart DVD.
So would you rather go on four gag or 9chan? What?
Okay, that's
That's not funny.
What?
Read the good ones, Mason.
that's
Go to,
like
best
humor
all time.
from one
Go
of
to-
those sites.
Go to best
Yeah.
all time. Don't do like
that's
recent.
actually a good idea.
Yeah.
Because 4gag
Let's
9
go to.
chan is not funny at all.
It's not.
It's not
It's
even
also
like a joke.
9chan and 4gag. It's the dumb question.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh, that's. Hold on. Keep talking about something, just anything.
You could come on.
How about Alan
You click like the
Wright?
filter button, dude. It
What?
shouldn't take long.
I know. Would you rather have a child made of pee or pee made of child? That doesn't. I can see why that's at the top. It doesn't make any sense.
That's Reddit.
Okay. You gotta have a filter, Mason. Just give us the good ones.
Yeah.
I'm trying. That's a pretty funny one.
No.
He's pretty funny.
It didn't make any sense.
I know.
Mason's an amateur.
Would you rather have? What? This hurts.
Come on, Mason. Use your brain.
The
Read.
top ones aren't very good. This one, would you rather have $10,000 transferred to your bank account daily, or eat both of your hands? That's not even like
What?
the point of the would you rather question is for technique.
Yeah,
like,
what are you
a choice,
losing by
like-
getting the 10,000?
Okay. Okay, Mason.
These people are too dumb to know.
Mason, go to controversial.
Oh no,
Actually,
that's
would
gonna
God.
be
Would
bad.
you be the smartest person in the world or the stupidest person in the world? But your intelligence doesn't change. So either everybody else is smarter than you, or everybody else is dumber.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's hard.
It's not very
Because
funny.
if you're dumb, then you're an outcast.
Well, like it's like Alan. Alan's dumb,
But-
but he's cool.
But would you like to live in a world where everybody's dumber than you and they're like basically the dumbest? How do you think that Neil deGrasse Tyson feels about
Who is that? Who's at my door? Mason, go check the door.
Oh God!
Go
What if it's
answer
Riley?
the door.
You go into
No.
The podcast should end like literally right now, anyways.
Doesn't matter.
How many viewers do we have?
I don't know. You want to end the podcast right
Well,
now?
guys, that was it.
Okay.
Club Stitch EP, maybe sometime soon.
If you enjoyed this, watch next week. Sunday at 3.
Hopefully.
We'll see. If Mason has another rifling tournament.
We'd like to
I'm
think.
free on Sunday. Okay. Next week, do you wanna say who we have on next week?
Yeah,
Next week we will have Aiden and Ethan Rosberg to talk about Hurricane Michael because they experienced it firsthand.
It's true.
So
We'd like to thank our guest Gabe Beasley
Yeah.
for being here today.
been a real,
It's been
pretty,
real.
pretty great guest.
Wait, is that your dad? Are you
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, bye, Gabe.
Bye, Gabe. Everybody say bye, Gabe.
Bye, Gabe.
Bye, Gabe.
He's leaving. Okay.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye, Gabe.
All right. So yeah,
Don't let Leo get out.
he won't. Okay.
Are we done?
Yeah. So
It's been real, y'all.
it's been real, y'all. We out.
See you next week.